Alrighty guys, Johnny Rocket here with day number 2 with Douglas and Afia. They're here from Maine and they're in Austin, Texas with me learning how to swim. Now, yesterday I got sick, they got stuck in San Antonio, so in between day 1 and 2, there's actually a day break. And we're gonna have to finish that in Pittsburgh next summer when I'm there. So if you guys want to follow along, today we're going to be teaching them how to roll from their belly onto their back onto their belly while swimming and using their arms. I'm also going to start teaching them a little bit of backstroke as well as a little bit of freestyle. And we're going to get the fins on them and see if we can't start getting them to swim a few strokes, breathe on their back, swim a few strokes, breathe on their back, and do pineapples for breath. So if you find these videos helpful, splash that like button, subscribe to the channel for free, and thank you to all our members who contribute each month. Buy some merch, head over to our merch store, and then follow us on our other social media platforms for shorter clips and tips throughout the week. And with that said, let's just dive right into it. We're gonna go ahead now and review the things we worked on day 1, because if you don't start with review, they're oftentimes gonna forget a lot of the important things. So we're gonna start off with making sure they remember the 3 keys to buoyancy, which are air in your lungs, surface area, and speed. So you can stay low when you're in the water, take a deep breath in, and then bounce your feet off the bottom of the pool. Bring them up off the bottom of the pool while you stay right here, shoulders under, with a deep breath in. All you gotta do is bring the feet up off the bottom of the pool. They should be super light. If they're not light, take a deep breath in and hold it. You should feel super light. Now, the next thing is surface area. So we're gonna spread out, get on our backs, review being on our back. Now remember, when you're on your back, water gets in your ears and it tickles a little bit, so it might feel uncomfortable. Be prepared for that. This is swimming. Water's gonna get in your ears. You're gonna have to learn how to live with it and think of it more as a tickle and it'll be less intrusive for you. Okay, one foot on your back real quick. Turn around. Deep breath in. When you take a deep breath in, oftentimes your legs will float off the bottom on their own. You don't have to pick them up. In fact, bring your belly up and let your legs sink down. Bring your belly up, not your legs. There you go. Okay, good. Chin back. Chin back, there you go, good. And stand up. Sit down first, then stand up, good. And for the dismounts, I forgot to review the dismounts with you. Remember, sit down in bed by lowering your hips. Bring your knees to your chest, lower your hips. And then twirl your arms to sit up.
Donc, au bout le quoi, genou non vers yo, et puis tu pousses.
Yep, good. That's exactly what I said. I love it. Speaking in French. All right, chin back, deep breath. Oh, excellent. You're much more buoyant today. Chin back more, belly up more, legs can sink. Legs don't have to stay up. Good, good. I'm still right here. I'm just letting you feel it on your own. Now, sit down in your bed or sit down in a chair. Yep, bring your knees to your chest. Yeah, good job. Good job. That was your best one yet. Well done. Yeah, I told you you'd get it. It's a lot easier on day number 2 because your muscles have taken a break now. Okay, so now we're gonna get them on their bellies. Okay, I'm gonna have them deep breath in, face down, reminding themselves how to kick and float on their belly and then dismount from their belly. So remember to dismount from your belly, you pull through and bring your knees to your chest at the same time. So it's at the same time, you're pulling your knees to your chest. Okay? All right. Douglas. Deep breath in, lean forward, start kicking. Good. And dismount. 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 You all right?
Yes.
Good, good, good. I couldn't tell if at one point you were reaching for me or you were trying to dismount.
Oh, no, I was keep on going.
Oh, okay. You were just still going. Okay,
yeah.
Good. Afia, your turn. Deep breath. Lean forward, face in, and start kicking. Yep. Deep breath in. Face in if you can. If you're not ready for it, that's okay. And then dismount. That's okay. That's all right. Good. Good. When you dismount from your belly, you don't have to pull up like that. Pull backwards like this. Yeah, try it again. Okay. Lean forward and then pull through. Good. Good. That's all right. We'll get it going again when we get the fins on.
Yeah.
Part 2 was the breathing. So now I need to review the breathing. Deep breath in with your mouth, and then either hum your bubbles out with your nose or just hold your breath. Okay? And then when you come up today, you're only allowed one inhale, and then you got to go back down. Okay? This is learning how to do it on a rhythm.
Okay.
Learning how to do it on a rhythm. So instead of coming up, blowing out, and breathing in a few times, now you only get to breathe in once, and then you go right back down. So it looks like this. Okay. Good. 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 And if you've got any water around your mouth, make sure you blow it away first. If you've got any water around your mouth when you come up. So if you come up and you feel like there's water in your mouth while you're breathing in, spit it out first. That's what the paw is for. Paw. Paw. That paw is just spitting out any remaining droplets of water that are lingering. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now the next part to review. What happens if you swallow the water? Not a big deal. Yeah, if you swallow the water, it's not a big deal. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get sick because it's pouring water. It won't hurt you. I mean, you'd have to be drinking several glasses full, maybe a bucket full of this water for it to start affecting you, making you feel sick. But I don't recommend trying. So when you swallow a little bit of water, don't worry about that. We all do. Good. Yeah, exactly. When you come up, hey, when you come up, get it all away. That's good. That's what you need to be doing. Uh-oh. Now you blew out right before you went back in. Don't do that. Blow out here. Breathe in before you go out. You were blowing out right before you went back in. That's a dangerous thing to do because you're blowing all your air out and then you're going water. Not a good idea. Yeah. So blow it out when you come up. Breathe in before you go down. Good. 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 Excellent. That's it. There you go. Good job. So today, in order to review their kick with them, I'm actually going to pull them over to the ladder. If you have a ladder at your pool, there's a few things you could use it for. And today I'm going to use it with them for kicking their legs. I want them to feel the proper kick. Because right now, for Douglas, his legs are a little bit stiff and he's not getting much propulsion out of the kick. So today I'm going to have him kick on the ladder. I'm going to have them both try the ladder and kick and see if we can't loosen up the legs a little bit and get them kicking in the proper way. Sometimes just this different posture of the same exercise will help make the technique a lot better. Come on in here, Douglas. So I'm going to have you hold on to the ladder right here. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to stretch your legs out behind you. All right, and now I want you to start kicking as fast as you can or as hard as you can. You're gonna have to bend your knees.
Oh,
you gotta bend your knees more.
Okay. Bend.
Yeah. There we go. Now they're just staying bent in one way. I want them to come up bent, and then I want them to go down all the way. Come up bent, go down all the way. There we go. There we go. Now go. There you go. There you go. Stretch your body out if you can. Stretch your arms out if you can. Stretch your arms out. There you go. Now keep kicking. Now you'll be using your core. Yeah, there we go. I know it's getting hard. And you can stop. Good. The kicking and swimming is not easy, is it? No, it's not. All right, Afia, come on over here. So you'll hold on to the bars, and then you're gonna let your legs float up, and then start kicking. Okay? Good. Good. You probably don't even have to kick so big. You've got a nice kick. And you can stop. All right, Douglas, how do we get our kick to be more like that kick? How do we get our kick to be more like Afia's kick? All right, think more like Afia. Come on in. I'm going to show you something.
Yeah.
I think part of it is that you're holding on. You're gripping too much up here. A body in water needs to swim in 4 quadrants.
Okay.
4 quadrants is only possible when your arms are stretched all the way out. Okay? If your elbows are bent at all, you're not swimming in 4 quadrants anymore.
Okay.
In order for your body to be balanced and to use the right muscles, 4 quadrants. So this might help loosen up the legs a little bit if we stretch your arms out more. So push the ladder away from you. Push it. Push it. Yeah, push it. Now kick as you push it away from you. Good. Good. Push it away from you. Let your body sink into the water a little bit more. That's better. I can feel it. I can feel power now coming off. Good. 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 And relax. Good. That was a lot better.
Yes.
Yes, that was a lot better because you're using your core now and you're stretching out. Before it was just too much legs. It was just too much legs before. Now it's more from the tummy muscles. That's good. So we've reviewed the kick. Now I'm going to actually have them get on the kickboard and they're going to use the kickboard, no fins, and then I'll review with them how to roll from belly to back. 3, 2, 1, deep breath in. Now kick that water backwards. Good. Bend your knees in order to bring your feet up easier. Yep. You bring your heels to your rear end and then you slam your knees and your foot down. Heels up and then knees slam it down. Good. Good job. Also remind yourself to breathe with your mouth. Okay? When you're doing swimming exercises, it's important that you breathe in with your mouth and not breathing in with your nose. Because when you breathe in with your nose, oftentimes water will get sloshed around and then you might inhale some of that through your nose. Arms stretched. 3, 2, 1. Kick, kick, kick. Good. You don't have to try so hard here. You're doing a good job. Just keep kicking the legs. Look, you're on your own for just a little bit. I know it's not easy, but you're doing it. You're balanced. Okay? Stand up. It wasn't easy. Like you probably felt really stiff, but you were doing it because you're balanced. Okay? I was able to let go because you were light like a baby. You were really light. Good job. Hands out front. Good job. Shoulders dip underwater and the face stays up. The face is really the only thing that needs to stay up. Your kick is really just pushing the kickboard forward and keeping your face up. Okay? You'll see nicely how the water keeps going over her shoulders. That's awesome. Good. Breathing with your mouth too. I love it. Good job. You've undone that habit. You can stand up. Good. Good job. If you watch closely in some of these videos you might have already seen, his left foot is flexed. And we need to get that to loosen up because you want the water to flip off the top of your foot. Okay? So if I was kicking underwater, it would look like a boil. But if my foot were flexed, it wouldn't boil. Right now my foot is flexed and it's not boiling the surface of the water. Once I loosen it up, all of a sudden the surface of the water starts boiling again. Okay? And from there, yeah. You want to boil the water. Good. Yeah, smack my hand. Good. Oh, wow, I can feel the force. Now do it with the other foot. Do it with the other foot too. Yeah, good. All right. You're gonna do it arms out in front. Superhero. I call this a superhero posture. It's also like having a kickboard that's invisible. So you're pretending there's a kickboard there. And then stand up. Okay. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. Nice. That's it. We got the kick to loosen up a little bit. Thanks, Coach Will. All right. Arms out in front. No, okay, that's all right. That's all right. Just get low, lean forward, deep breath, bubbling mouth, facing the water. Good. Good. You're light as a feather. Now stand up. Knees to chest. Wow, excellent. You were light as a feather. You don't know if you're going on your You don't know if you're going on your own yet. I can tell you right now, the next one's on your own.
Yeah.
You're right.
You are.
Yeah. I know. Let me be your confidence for you. I know you're ready because I've seen people in this stage 100 times and you're more ready than 99% of them. Like you're at the point where they all were when they did it on their own for the first time. I know you can do it. Arms in front. Okay. Lower, lean forward, deep breath. And kick. Great kick. And dismount. Good job. Great kick. Feel a lot better, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. It's looking a lot better.
Yes.
You moved from there to there completely fine.
Yeah.
No slowing down.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Arms forward. I'll get you started, and then I'm going to go like this, and then I'll get you at the end, okay? 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. You're good. You're good. All right. Whenever you're ready, you can stand up. Good job. Congratulations. Good job. You're doing it. You're swimming on your own. That's awesome. Okay, so the final thing to review on part 1, day 2, is the pineapple, rolling onto their back and then rolling back onto their belly. I actually don't know if I taught you how to roll back to your belly the other day, didn't I?
No.
Okay, so they're going to learn how to roll, they're going to review how to roll from their belly onto their back, and then I'm going to teach them how to roll back onto their belly. So as a quick refresher, in order to roll onto your back, you need to take 2 arm pulls. The first one gets you started, the second one finishes it off. It looks like this. One pull starts the roll, the second pull finishes off the roll, and then you're kicking on your back. Okay? So the first pull gets you onto your back, the second pull finishes off the back, finishes off the roll onto your back. So arms are out in front, first pull starts the roll, second pull finishes the roll.
Okay.
Now, too many folks try to do this all at once. They try to do both arms at once. Don't do both arms at once. It should not look like this.
No.
Because it won't help you turn your hips.
Okay.
Okay? It's got to be one arm pull at a time. When you pull one arm down, the other arm needs to reach out in front and then pull the water to finish off the roll. Okay, so one more time, I'll show the camera as well as the students. This is what it ought to look like. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good. Chin up. When you get to your back, get that chin up immediately. And dismount by sitting down and twirling your arms. Good. Good. So you're going to pull this arm down, right? Okay, that means you're going to roll like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you get to your back, chin up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Facing water if you're ready. Good. Pull, roll. Excellent. Excellent. Chin up. You're okay. If you want to stand up, you can stand up. Good. Did you get water up your nose?
A little bit.
Only a little bit? Okay.
But not that much.
Now.
Not like the other day.
Okay, not like the other day. Good. Excellent. So when you roll onto your back, both Afia and Douglas are going to get their chins up a little bit sooner. Okay, so as you roll almost. So it's a deep breath. Roll chin up as you roll. Because if you roll all the way to your back with your chin down,
Okay.
then you're not actually breathing. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Good. All right.
Very good.
Try it again.
In a short.
Yeah, short little distance.
Yeah.
Nope, not quite there. That's all right. Clear it out of your nose.
It's very hard.
This is hard. When you get to your back, not only is it chin up, but I should probably also say belly up.
Okay, belly up.
Everything
It pushes you like a fish.
Correct. Everything comes up here.
Yes.
Let's get you floating better on your back or moving better on your
Yes,
back
yeah.
before we can do this. Anyway.
Yes.
So lean low. Get low, lean back. Belly up. Good. I usually keep my belly up by pushing the water down with my hands. Breathe with your mouth. Breathe with your mouth. Yeah. Wow, this is the best you've ever done this. Excellent. Oh, your kick is way better too. Chin up. Keep your belly up, so stretch your belly out with your chin. Good. Good.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot better than
Yeah.
it was before. Facing the water, pull and roll. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Facing the water, pull and roll. Good. Belly up, kick, kick, kick. Now sink your hips. Good. Knees in. Good. Excellent. Nice dismount. And we got to learn the second pineapple, which is how you roll back onto your belly from being on your back. When you're on your back and you need to roll back to your belly, take one arm, go across your body and behind your head. That'll roll you instantly, like this. And the quicker you do it, the faster you do it, the better. And then from there, you can stand up on your belly. You can do a forwards dismount. So you're on your back, floating, kicking. It's time to roll back to your belly. So you take one arm, go across your body, behind your head really quickly, and then you can dismount once both arms are back out in front.
We take a deep breath before that because
Now, we're gonna roll to our belly. Do you wanna roll with this arm or do you wanna roll with that arm?
I'll roll it this side.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, so you're gonna roll that way.
Yes.
So this arm is gonna go across and behind you.
Which one?
This one.
We'll go like.
Yeah, you're gonna roll like that. You all right?
Okay.
Good. 3, 2, 1. Big pull and roll. Good. Good. And then stand up. For those viewers out there, he wasn't trying to save himself. He was practicing his swim strokes a little bit. Okay. All right. Good job. Nice job. It looked a little bit like you were trying to like get me to save you.
No,
and
no.
I was just looking at you like,
No,
good job.
I was practicing.
So I needed to make sure
Because
they knew.
I know that I had to have deep breath and then like keep going. Because I saw
Yeah,
you.
of course.
When you turn, you don't
gotta
see
keep
it.
swimming.
Yeah, you ain't cool.
He's right. So he's watched my videos before, so he knew that eventually he's going to have to keep swimming once he rolls to his belly, so he tried to do that. But I didn't want any of my viewers to think that I was watching someone struggle
No.
without helping them. He wasn't struggling. He was practicing a few strokes. I already know now. Shin back. Okay, so which arm do you want to use to roll? That one? So you're going to roll this way? Okay, so take a deep breath in and trap a bubble in your mouth. 3, 2, 1. And then you would dismount like that, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's try it again. I'll let you do more of it on your own. Turn around. Chin back. Lay back. Good. 3, 2, 1. And roll. Good. And then dismount. Good, good. It's a little chaotic at first, but just good. You didn't panic. That's the first time you didn't like reach for something other than me. That was good. You kept your control. You kept your composure. You're starting to use the right instincts now. Great job. So now I'm going to get them to move a little bit. So like Afia was already doing, I'm going to have them start paddling and kicking and then do it. Okay? Good. Oh, don't push that face under. All right, go when ready. Deep breath in. Good. Excellent. Nice. And back. All right. Big pull and roll. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. Get your feet on the bottom. Good. Good. Remember when you're in that moment to bring your knees to your chest. Okay? You were pulling, but you weren't pulling your knees in. Pull your knees in and stand up. Okay? All right, you ready? Yes. Okay, turn around. Stay out here, Afia. I'm gonna take you guys back too. Whoop, whoop. Okay, go ahead and roll. Good. He's trying to create more space for himself. Good. You're getting a lot smoother at finishing off a couple strokes too. All right. Swim back. Deep breath. Kicking, kicking, kicking. And now you can roll whenever you're ready. Good. Knees to chest. Knees to chest. There you go. See, that was a lot quicker. Good job. Nice job. Okay, so now we're gonna put the fins on, review a couple more things, and then we'll take our break and I'll teach them how to start getting their own breaths with some arm pulls and things like that. So go ahead and grab a kickboard. This is nothing new. We're just gonna kick normally with your head up. Yep. Breathing. You can keep your head up and breathe. Keep the arms up too. Good. And then hit my hand. Good. Loosen up this foot. Point this foot. Go ahead. Now I'm gonna pull you around, keep you in the shallow end. Good. Yeah, you almost made yourself.
Yes,
Made
yes.
yourself right in the deep end there.
Okay.
Now, this foot needs to loosen up or
Okay.
point it.
Okay.
I would prefer you loosen it up because if you try to point it, your foot might cramp in the fin.
Okay.
So just try to loosen it up and lead with the knee. Don't lead with the foot.
Okay.
Lead with the knee, and the foot will follow.
Okay. Lead with the knee. Okay. Back. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little better.
So no kick this time.
And spin around or grab that wall. The disc, I forgot to remind you to dismount in fins, spin around
Come on.
and dismount on your
That's
heels
true.
so that you don't trip yourself with the fins, okay?
Good.
All right. Now,
It's way better.
it's way better now. 3, 2, 1. Your face will be able to stay up, so once you get settled in, you
But
can
nice.
breathe. Now you can breathe. Your kick is perfect. Just keep that board up. Breathe. Oh yeah, keep your heart rate low. Good. Keep the board up. You don't have to stretch so hard to keep your face out of the water. Relax. Yeah. Oops, I said the R word. I don't like that word. And then you'll be able to stand here. Put your feet to the ground. Yeah. Good. So when you're kicking, you don't have to stretch the face so far. You can just let your chin, remember that yesterday? Your chin, or 2 days ago? Your chin just rests on the water. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Good, deep breath. And then you can start breathing once you settle in. And remember, your chin can be as low as right here. Yeah. You don't have to pick your head up so high. Good. Now I'm going to spin you around. Good job. Excellent. Now I'll get them doing the same thing, but on their back. On their back. Let's turn around. I'm going to be on your back this time. Legs stay underwater, but belly comes up. Good. Wow. Nice. Don't push your face down. Keep your face pulled up. Don't push it down. If you're pushing it down, it's going to go underwater. There you go. There you go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Pull it up. Good. Now that's your jam. That is your jam. Have you ever swum in deep water before?
No.
Today's the day. Today's the day. Yeah. Because you're going to do that the whole way.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Chin back. Deep breath in. Your feet will just float off the bottom. And then you can start kicking. Excellent. Face dry. This dude's a pro on his back. Clear it out. Clear it out. When you're learning, sometimes water goes up your nose. It sucks,
Yes,
but
it's okay.
you gotta keep working, right? You gotta keep doing it. Nice job. So here's why that happened. You already know. He
Yeah.
already knows because he's in the moment.
Yeah.
But for those of you out there who wonder, why did his face go underwater? Well, he brought his legs up a little bit too high, and then as he was trying to keep his chin back, he mistook chin up for head down.
Ah, yes.
And it's a very, very common mistake.
Yes.
It's a very common error because the wrong instincts are leaving and the
Correct.
right instincts are coming in.
All right.
And as that happens, wires get crossed sometimes. So he tried to use the right instinct, but something else told him that in order to get his chin up, he had to push his face down.
Back. Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Try not to push the face down. Pick the face up.
Yeah.
Let the legs go down so that you keep yourself propelling upwards and backwards. Okay? It's okay to kick. If this is my head and these are my legs, it's okay when you're on your back to kick down here so that your head can stay up easier. Yeah, you're swimming uphill, but as a beginner, it's more important for your face to stay dry than it is for you to be a champion swimmer on your back. Lower yourself, chin back, and deep breath in. Your legs will just float off the bottom, and then you can start kicking. Yep, now you're kicking. Belly up. Get your belly up, arch your back. Good. I'm right here. You're doing great. Yeah, today you can go across the deep end too if you're confident enough. All right, sit down. Yep, knees to chest, sit down. Good. That's coming a lot easier for you. I'm not forcing your hips down anymore. Good job. Have you ever swum in deep end before? You might be the day for you too. You could do it. I just don't know if you're confident enough. Pull on back. Chin up, belly up. Good. Bring the belly up more by arching your back. Bring your belly up. Stretch through your hips and through your belly. Stretch. Right now you're kind of sitting on a V. I need you to stretch out through your belly. Now lay your head back. Chin up. Now let your body fall. Let me hold you up. Let your body fall.
Yes. Okay.
There you go. Okay. Now you can sit down, feet on the ground. Bring that foot in. Good. All right. When you're on your back right now, you're just pulling your legs up too much. Let them sink.
Oh. Okay.
Let them fall to the bottom so you can stretch your belly through. And then you can kick like this from down there. And my face will stay dry. The trouble with most beginners when swimming on their back, the trouble that they find themselves into is when they're trying to bring their legs up too high. Don't bring your legs up too high. You can't kick that well like that. Your core's not stretched out. You need to keep your legs underwater when you're on your back.
Okay.
Stay stretched out. Good. Stretch through your belly. Yeah. Stretch through your belly. Legs stay down. Good. Breathe with your mouth. Good. And dismount. Sit down, sit up. Great dismount. Good job. This time as we go back, I want you to start to feel a little easier.
Okay.
Yeah, try to smooth, not kick so hard, not try so hard, take some deeper breaths. Make it feel like you're sleeping in a waterbed. Yeah. Breathe with your mouth. Nice calming breaths, nice calming motions. Fluid, easy motions. Now sit down and sit up. Good job. Great job. Did you feel more relaxed?
Yeah.
Great.
No pressure. No.
Good. Lower yourself. Like it. Chin back.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you keep leaning back. Deep breath in. Start kicking. Good. Paddles and kicks. Stretch through your belly. Stretch through your belly. Good. Your belly's sinking again, so stretch out through your belly. Arch your back. Yeah, arch your back. Bring your hips up to the surface. There we go. Good. Now sit down and sit up. We're dismounting. Good. Sit down. Sometimes water goes over your face. And if it does, that's why you need a deep breath. So before you dismount, always go deep breath in and then dismount, just in case water goes over your face, okay? Okay. Chin back. 3, 2, 1. Stretch out through your body. Kick. Stand as tall as you can. Stretch out as tall as you can.
Good. Et puis, lean côté moko. Là, on a kaki.
Stretch out your, yeah, stretch out as tall as you can. Legs under, legs underwater. There we go. Now we're going. Now we're going. Legs under again, chin back. Whoa! Whole water went under, her whole face went underwater that time. So the same thing happened to you that happened to your husband a moment ago. You accidentally pushed your face down in order to stretch your body out. It's hard. It's hard when you're learning to not do both. But if you can do one without the other, so stretching out your body without pushing your head down, that's ideal. But it'll probably happen to all of you out there because it happens to all my students. They try to stretch out and their face goes underwater a little bit, and then they start to figure it out because pain is a great teacher. Okay, well, that's actually a good place for our break, and then we're going to put the fins on and start learning. We're going to review some belly to back rolls and back to belly rolls, as well as kicking on the kickboard and kicking on their back with fins. And I might even have them go the whole way today. So flash that like button, subscribe to the channel for free. Thank you to our members by the merch. Sponsor certain new platforms, short tips, clips throughout the week. Now let's take a break.